Peace and grace of Christ to all. In this video, we will discuss a topic about Musa Ibn Nusayr's conquest of Morocco, and how Musa dealt with Berber slave women. The goal of the video is to shed light on the true history of Islam and not the lies that Muslims are promoting now. It is that the goal of the Muslim invasions was only to spread Islam, and the peoples accepted Islam and welcomed the invaders and Islam and did not resist, and there was no bloodshed. Although ancient Islamic history books tell us bloody stories about Muslim invasions, the real goal was not to spread Islam only, but rather to plunder in captivity, enslave women and children, and trade with them. First, I will talk about Musa Ibn Nusayr's invasion of Morocco, and then I will talk about Moroccan Berber slave women and how they were dealt with, in order to expose the lies of Muslims and expose the morality of the teachings of Islam, which discuss souls and thoughts, and which prove that there is no morality in Islam. And you will find some resources in the description. Musa IBN Nusayr. Musa IBN Nusayr, a military commander and ruler during the Umayyad Caliphate, played a crucial role in expanding Islamic rule into North Africa, including Morocco. In the early 8th century, Musa IBN Nusayr was appointed governor of Africa, which included present-day Tunisia, eastern what is now Algeria, and western Libya. His reputation as an experienced military leader and administrator soon earned him the trust of the Umayyad Caliphate. Musa's interest soon turned to the Maghreb, especially Morocco, which was inhabited by Berber tribes. Sensing an opportunity to expand Islamic influence, he began planning campaigns to subjugate the region. In 705 AD, Musa launched a successful military campaign into western North Africa, decisively defeating Berber forces and seizing territory in present-day Morocco. Musa's military successes were not based solely on force, he also used his diplomatic skills to form alliances with local Berber leaders. This approach helped him consolidate his control in the colonized lands. One of the pivotal moments in Musa's campaigns in North Africa was the Battle of Temesna in 708 AD. In this confrontation, Moses faced an alliance of Berber tribes led by the charismatic leader Kahina, whom I talked about in a previous video. Despite facing a formidable opponent, especially a woman, Musa's tactical brilliance secured victory, marking a turning point in the region. Musa ibn Nusayr continued his campaigns, expanding Islamic rule westward into Morocco. He established garrisons and strategic cities, and contributed to the Islamization and Arabization of the region. However, Musa's success eventually led to political tensions with the Umayyad Caliphate, resulting in him being recalled to the capital. Despite the political turmoil, Musa's legacy continued in the lands he conquered. His campaigns laid the foundation for the spread of Islam and Arab culture in North Africa, influencing the course of history in the region for centuries to come. Musa Ibn Nusayr and the Berber slave women. Musa Ibn Nusayr's approach to Berber slaves reflects the systematic enslavement of the Berber population, including women and children, in the wake of his military efforts. Historical records indicate that Musa Ibn Nusayr enslaved the entire Berber population of Tangier and captured many children after occupying a castle near Kairwa. The scale of barbaric slavery during these events has been described as unprecedented. Accounts by the Muslim historian Ibn Abd al-Hakam and other sources detail the enslavement of Berber women and children, confirming the large number of captives taken by Musa IBN Nusayr. These records identify a consistent pattern of mass slavery among the Berber population, especially women, as a result of the military exploits of Musa Ibn Nusayr. Al-Qayrawani pointed out that Uqba's invasion of Morocco, after killing the people and plundering the country's wealth, hit women the likes of whom people had never seen in this world. It was said that one of the slave girls was worth 1,000 dinars in the east and the like. George Marcier mentioned in his book, Islamic Barbarism, that Uqba ibn Nafi al-Fihri he sent 80,000 Berber female captives to the caliphate in Damascus, and Hassan bin Newman also sent 35,000. As for the Berber women, they were famous in the palaces of caliphs and princes, and one of them was sold for no less than 1,000 gold coins. Al-Suyuti, History Caliphs. It was said that he sent his son Marwan with an army and captured 100,000 heads of captivity, and he sent his nephew in an army and also captured 100,000 heads of captives. When his letter came to Al-Walid and it was stated that the fifth of the spoils was 40,000 heads, the people said, "This is a fool. Where does he get 40,000 heads, 1/5 of the spoils?" He heard that, so he sent 40,000 heads, which was 1/5 of his sheep. The likes of the captives of Musa ibn Nusayr, the emir of Morocco, had never been heard in Islam. The beginning and the end. Ibn Kathir, part 9, page 196. In this hadith, he shows how slave women and children were treated as if they were livestock, as he describes them as heads of livestock, not human beings. This is the height of brutality and lack of human morals. In order to make the picture clear to you about how Muslims viewed slave women, this is what the Caliph of the Muslims, Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan, said, on the authority of Ibn Abi Shayba in al-Muzanaf. Abu Sufyan al-Himyari told us, Khalid bin Muhammad al-Qurashi told us, he said, Abdul Malik bin Marwan said, whoever wants to take a slave girl for pleasure should take her as a barbarian, and whoever wants to take her for a child should take her as a Persian, and whoever wants to take her for service should take her as a Roman. In the book, History of Al-Sayyidi, https://shamala, ws/book/11997/177, the Umayyad Hisham bin Abd al-Malik sent a message to his handler on behalf of Africa, the country of Amazigh, asking him to send more Amazigh female captives to Damascus for pleasure and children, and this was the text of his message. As for what follows: when the commander of the faithful saw what Musa ibn Nusayr was sending to Abd al-Malik bin Marwan, may God have mercy on him, he wanted something similar from you, and you have barbaric slave girls who are full of eyes and seize hearts, which we lack in the Levant and in what it is in charge of. So be gentle in your selection, and be careful. Elegant beauty, great palms, broad chests, supple bodies, delicate fingertips, soft nerves, smooth stems, straight branches, clean eyes, easy cheeks, small mouths, good mouths, slender bodies, moderate stature, and soft speech. However, I mean rationality and purity. Origin: they take mothers for children, peace be upon them. From the book, The Aghlabid State 800 to 909, Political History, by its author, Professor Dr. Muhammad al-Taliban, Arabiized by Dr. al-Munji al-Sayyadi, page 39. I want to ask Muslims, how do you say that Islam is a religion of mercy when you read the history of the enslavement of women in Islam and their sexual exploitation only because they are prisoners of war, knowing that the teachings of peace stipulate that it is possible to have sex with a female slave even if she is married, and after completing her sexual intercourse, can she be sold to another man so he can enjoy her sexually? I hope that my beloved Muslims will use their minds, even if just a little, and think about such moral dilemmas that exist in the teachings of Islam and in the history of Muslims, and those who seek the caliphate state, because these are the practices of the caliphate state, which is the exploitation of captive women to satisfy the desires of Muslim men. Try to stop giving stupid excuses, because there is no excuse to take a captive and satisfy your sexual desires with her just because she is a captive and becomes your slave. Imagine if non-Muslims did this to Muslim women, what would your reaction be? In the end, if you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so that you can receive the video, and share the video with your loved ones and friends for widespread benefit. And the Lord bless you.